An unconventional tactic here. It's definitely batter-friendly conditions. Choosing to bowl first, well, it'll have several people scratching their heads, including me. Khawaja taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Munro at 2 today will be up the non-striker's end to start things off. They'll look for a big opening stand.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot, should be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. That's a solid shot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 10 off it. The Heat, 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
Thornton coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. They'll get at least one here. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Big edge. Where's that going? Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. Runs one. Wood over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. That's the over. The Heat, 29 for none.
It's a strong combination at the top of the order, and they're showing why so far. How will the bowler respond?
Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. At least one on offer. Was quick onto that in the infield. And caught. That's just superb.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. The end of another productive over. The first wicket falls, and an important one it was too. You can feel the pressure mounting. The Strikers are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Overton, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Yep.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. They'll get at least one here.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Cuts that off well in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. Couldn't get it through the field.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now for 4-40.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on for 8-4.
Going with spin now.
To the attack for the Strikers.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses everything. The bowler looks really confident. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Nicely played.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Edge, but it drops safely.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
They'll get at least one here. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely and it might just be four as well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Well, that over improves their economy rate somewhat. Still work to be done, though.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Short, the spinner coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Edged, what a ball.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Massive outside edge.
Yes.
Nicely played. Runs one. Edged. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
McSweeney coming in, but will be starting from the non-strikers end. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. McSweeney ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edge, amazing delivery. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge, but it drops safely. Finds the edge. That's gone down. They'll get at least one here.
Ended the 10th over. The batting team are now on 2 for 2.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Driven through extra cover. You'll get a single. Great shot. At least one on offer. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Heat, 68 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Outside edge. And doesn't carry. Well bowled there. And dropped. Massive outside edge. It's gone down. What a chance. Shot. Should be runs here. Nicely played. Runs 1. Finds the fielder with that shot.
end of the 12th over. The Heat now sitting 1 for 2.
Short to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. That's a solid shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. There'll be runs here. He was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. Edge, amazing delivery. That's out. The wicketkeeper takes the catch safely.
Labuschagne, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The batting team now on 6 for 2.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? They'll get at least one here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Labuschagne staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper.
The left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
Renshaw taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. There could be a couple if they hustle. End of the over. 6 off it. The Heat are 82 for 4. 2 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Some adjustments to the field.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. The bowler looks really confident. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Edge, but it drops safely. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Shot. Should be runs here. The Strikers will need to change their approach, leaking runs. That'll give both batters enormous confidence.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match. Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Overton coming back into the attack has done well so far. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a solid shot. Big edge. Where's that going? Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Worked away. That's a nice single.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Wood coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Went for the drive, complete miss.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 7 for 4.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nicely played.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now 103 for 4.
Shot. Should be runs here. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Chance to run 2.
End of the 19th over. The Heat are now on 8 for 4.
Thornton to finish this innings.
The Strikers.
There'll be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Flick down to fine leg for the single. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
And that's the end of the innings. The Heat have set a target of 118 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Short, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. Here we go. First ball.
Brilliant diving stop.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right 10, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
They'll get at least one here. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ten runs added in that over. The Strikers, 10 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Going with pace now. No. Terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Could that be out? Looks like it.
Lynn, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Carey, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
That's a solid shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's just too full. Short. Makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be four.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. Carey ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Misses everything.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. The Strikers are 27 for 2.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration, and they're just ahead of the required run rates.
Nicely played. Runs one. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Driven through cover. Just the one.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Brilliant catch wide.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle, are ready to face up.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Shot, should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. End of another disappointing over. Munro has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. What a catch. Nisa at long on had to run a fair bit and they've taken a marvellous catch.
Kelly, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Too much room and got what it deserved. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Gone! Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick and the crowd are going wild.
Pope, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. And out. Superb bowling.
Nielsen, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Onto that early, that could be 4. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Nielsen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Cuts that off well in the infield. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. On target there with that throw, despite the distance. It's been a great bowling display so far. Would be very well deserved to... Pick up a 5th wicket today. That's a solid shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Driven through extra cover. He'll get a single. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Nicely played. Runs one.